I've got the results of the final fish that's going to determine who is our winner today. And as I look at it, Team Okada with a 2-day total of 79.43 pounds. They need 51.18 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, they got 7 fish on the scorecard. Smallest fish is a 5-pounder. They got 7 fish. They need 51.18, 53.0.
Be unbelievable.
And to do it with your father. Give that man a hug right there. Give that man a hug. Ladies and gentlemen, Team Okada right there. $23,000 richer. Doing Yamaha proud. We can't be happier for you. Hold them plaques up high. Let's get...
Our basic game plan, we had a milk run of certain rock piles along the east shore of Lower Green Bay. And based on that, there are certain contact points along each of those structures where active pods of fish move up to feed. And so once you locate those spots, that waypoint never changes. Versus the west shore, the waypoint you mark on a fish one day, that fish might be miles away the next day. Now, the benefit of fishing structure is you can go right to that spot. If they're going to bite, they're there. If they're not going to bite, you move on to the next one. And so having that allowed us a lot more fishing time on productive water, I think, and overall just a better average fish once conditions actually really turn tough.
Okay, and you were using cranks and harnesses. Anything specific with them? I mean, was speed key? Was color key?
You had to pay attention to current because current was, swooping out of the south pretty quickly, and so you had to adjust your speed accordingly when you're going against the current. You obviously had to slow down to maintain the same bait action as you did versus going north. We were using custom painted husky jerks from JT Custom Tackle. Anything with a purple or pink hue is really, really key. Anything glassy, they custom paint the glass white husky jerks, and so that translucent body is what we really like to give some shine. Not sure why, we just like it. He's got a lot of pretty colors available. Check out jtcustomtackle.com and you'll find some pretty cool stuff.
Okay, and lastly, you said, you had some better days and some worse days. I mean, was there any other common factor that you think just made the right fish turn on? Wind, dirt,
The lack of wind is what pushed the fish off the structure. Thankfully, they were hanging around the structure enough for us to go find them. But I think a little wind would have concentrated fish better for us. But I also think that if conditions would have stayed the same as it did during practice, that spot wouldn't have even held a candle to what they were catching on the west shore. Not even close. Those guys were pounding 25-plus bags, 25-inch bags, no problem. And if conditions hadn't deteriorated, we would have actually got crushed on our stuff over there.